tell you, shooting a man as well known as Bill Antrim. It's mighty risky. You already got the money?
I got it.
I tell you, I'd have to want a man dead awful bad to pay $5,000 to get the job done.
Sometimes a man starts getting too well known. It's worth the price to somebody to bury him with what he knows. Man needs money bad to do a job like this at all.
You maybe, not me. I ain't fussy where it comes from, just as long as it's fast and easy. He's coming in!
All right, we'll get it over fast. There's no need to talk. Expect nothing but a meeting with some old friends. Pick your spot, shoot straight, and remember we're in this together. Fire that shot.
I can't.
Shoot or I'll leave you dead with him. That's right.
I've been waiting for you, Billy. I knew you'd want to see him before I turned him over to Doc Penfield.
Why'd it have to happen to a man like him, Patrick?
You know his enemies better than I do.
Yeah, that's right. He raised me until my ma died when I was 12. And I guess he was the closest thing to a father I ever had, Patrick.
Yeah, I know that, Billy. I knew Bill Antrim longer than you did. I liked him, too. He wasn't the kind of a man who expected special favors.
You never got any either, Patrick.
Oh, I think he did. He lived the kind of a life he wanted to. Chose his own friends.
After my mother died, we just didn't see eye to eye for some reason. But I'll never forget what he tried to do for me and my mother.
Scotty?
No, thank you. I don't want it. Well, how'd it happen, Patrick? I mean, this fella you sent out to tell me, he just told me he'd been murdered.
I was making my rounds up toward Fort Sumter when I found him at Rock Bluff. 3 men had been camped there waiting for him. He drove up in a buggy and they opened fire.
Well, who were they?
I wish I knew. Bill Antrim liked to gamble. He'd been mixed up in some shady deals.
Yeah? Well, you know anybody he's been mixed up with lately, or?
A boy named Tommy Bedlow came to see him yesterday.
They cleared out fast, headed straight for the county line. They'll be over it by now.
Thanks, Jimmy. You better get some rest.
I can use it.
That means they're going to be out of your reach, right, Patrick?
I've telegraphed the sheriff of all the neighboring counties to be on the lookout for the 3 of them. I sent him Bedlow's description. May take some time, Billy. But we'll get them sooner or later. I can almost promise you that.
Almost. That one word makes quite a difference, don't it?
You'll be throwing away everything he ever tried to do for you if you go after his killers yourself. think that matters anymore. Look, Billy. I've heard talk recently that Bill Antrim was getting in too deep with the wrong people. The 3 men who fired those shots were hired guns for somebody else. Leave it up to me to get them, Billy. It's my job.
Yeah? Well, you have to work at it mighty hard, Patrick, if you expect to beat me to him.
Yeah. Ain't no sign behind us. That's the way I like it, nice and easy. Pat Garrett may be law in Lincoln County, but this here's the end of his bailiwick. Come on, drinks on me in El Paso.
Not this time, Claude. You got your share of the money. We're through for good. I never want to see either one of you again.
I don't mind splitting up. Seeing as how we're Antrim may have some friends who figure on evening up the score. I've known you a long time, Harry. We've done a lot of riding together. Why now?
Because this is my last job. I've made my stake, and I'm gonna make it last.
Well, that's what you said the last time, but you still sent for us just the same. Didn't he, Tommy?
I mean it, Claude. When I ride away from here, I never want to see either one of you again. And if you're smart, you will both do the same.
Now, killing a man for money upset me that much. I wouldn't do it in the first place. Huh, Tommy? Stay away from me, too.
You're back. I missed you so much.
Did you, Gloria? Well, I'm back home now. And I won't be leaving soon again.
Oh, I hope so. Mama! Mama! Mama, Papa's back.
So I see, honey. It's been more than a week.
Couldn't be helped. But things are working out. I won't be gone again.
Do you expect me to believe that, Harry?
Gloria, how about you taking my horse down to Corral, huh? We'll be riding into town in a day or so, and I'll buy you a new dress.
We'll buy her a fancy new dress, and then everything will be all right, won't it, Harry?
Martha, you've got to try and understand. I know we've been having a tough time, but here, but things are looking up.
Like I'll be looking up when they hang you, Harry.
Will you stop it, Martha?
What about Gloria? You think it'll be easier for her when she finds out what kind of a man her father is?
I won't have you talking like that, Martha. I'm tired and I want to be left alone. Things will work out, I promise you that.
Like you promised before. And every time you've broken your promise and ridden off with Baker or some other dirty killer like him.
Give me a chance, Martha. Things will be different. You wait and see. I got money now. That's all we've needed. I know it's been hard scrabble for us, but it'll all change now.
I knew what you were when I married you. Nothing will change you, Harry. Not ever. And nothing will change for me until the day I bury you.
sorry for tears, Tommy. What do you say?
Are you Billy the Kid?
Yeah, that's right. Some people call me that.
I didn't want to do it. He made me. Young said he'd kill me.
That's the name of one. Who's the other man, Tommy?
You're gonna kill me.
What's the name of the third man, Tommy?
Baker. Claude Baker. He's on the road to El Paso.
He won't get there. Who paid you to gun down Antrim?
I don't know. I swear I don't know. Young is the only one who spoke to him. Even Baker doesn't know his name.
Yeah? Well, that's all there is to say then, huh? You want to go back to Lincoln with me, Tommy? Or you want to use that gun you're wearing? You call it.
A rope? Or a bullet? There's not much of a choice, is it? I ain't much. But I ain't gonna hang. I fired the last shot at Antrim. He was dying. He looked up at me. And he wasn't even scared. He looked up at me. And he didn't even beg for his life. I ain't as brave as Antrim was. So I'll make it easy for you.
Nice to have some company. How are you? I was thinking I was going to have to ride to El Paso alone. I didn't mean to give you such a start.
Yeah, what? Just I didn't see you standing there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's lonely out here. Gets on the fella's nerves.
You said you were going to El Paso.
Yeah, that's right. Something like that. You don't mind if I kind of ride along with you, do you?
It's a little late to ride now. Yeah, find me a spot to camp.
Oh, yeah? Well, I ain't no hurry either, mister. I'll help you find a campsite. Yeah, matter of fact, I happen to know just where there is one.
Some folks, they kind of got in the habit of calling me Billy the Kid. Kind of a nickname, you know? You ain't even heard of that either, huh?
All right, I heard of you.
I thought you had. I guess you're wondering just why I'm out here, ain't you?
I'm not the curious type. I mind my own business.
I don't. Not unless it suits me. I'm out there looking for a couple of fellas, see? A couple of fellas. When I find them, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to kill them.
Well, if you think I'm one of them, you're wrong, because I was any place near Lincoln County the day before yesterday.
You're not only not curious, mister. You're a liar. You knew who I was and what I'm after.
Sure, the whole territory knows by now. I figured I'd make you mad by talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to make me mad? Well, I appreciate that. I'm much obliged to you. What'd you say your name was?
Jansen. Olaf Jansen.
Jansen. Well, I'm glad to know you, Olaf. Say, did you ever happen to know a fella in the name of Tommy Bedlow?
Hmm?
Well, I didn't think you had. Good night.
Daddy, when are we going to El Paso?
What, honey?
I said, when are we going to El Paso?
Soon, honey.
But when, Daddy?
I don't know when. Now, will you stop pestering me?
Come on, Gloria. It's time for bed.
Daddy. Good night.
Good night.
I'll tuck you in and tell you a story.
Shoot me, mister?
You're making a mistake, Billy.
If I am, it won't bother me, Baker. This is a better chance than you gave Bill Antrim.
I can't draw against you, Billy.
That don't bother me either, mister. Not much does. Only something like the killing of a good friend, for instance. Who paid you to kill him?
If I tell you, will you let me go?
No.
Billy, you don't want me. It wasn't me that shot Antrim. It was the kid, Tommy Bedlow, and Young. It was all Young's idea.
Where is he now?
He's got a little shack outside of Cigar. Believe me, Billy, it was a kid and Young. And even the money, I don't want it. I don't want any of it. It's all yours, Billy. Let me go. Huh?
You try spitting that way you're going, Baker.
Oh, no, don't, Billy.
I bet you want to see my dad. Come on, I'll ride with you.
No, I don't think so. Is your daddy's name Young?
Of course it is. He's in the house. Please let me ride with you.
All right.
of him for you.
All right. Thank you, honey.
I threw my gun away the night I rode back home. You saw my daughter? You must know why.
I came here to kill you, Young.
Like you killed Tommy Bedlow and Claude Baker.
That's right. You ain't got a gun, you better get one.
It ended before you got here, Billy.
You better make sense, Young.
I expect to pay for what I've done, Billy. But you won't be my executioner. At least I'll save you that.
What do you mean? You mean you gotta give yourself up?
I mean just that. I've been waiting for you. I'm gonna go to Lincoln with you. I told my wife and my daughter that I've got to go away for a while.
What about the man that paid you?
I'll tell Pat Garrett his name. Even sign a full confession.
All right, let's go.
I'll get my coat.
You think I'd let you do your filthy killing in my own house? I gotta keep Gloria from coming in. You owe me something.
Right? As far as anyone will know, I killed him.
Why'd you come back? I ain't got no place else to go, Prentice.
Billy, this is rough country. Man who draws first bears the burden of guilt. That's why there'll be no charges pressed against you.
Just the same.
I'm asking you and Mr. Tundle to give me no chance.
You know it's no good, don't you, Billy? It won't stop for you now.
Well, a fellow has to try something.
For how long?
I don't know. Maybe that depends on the other reason I came back here.
You mean the man who paid those 3 killers? Did you get his name?
No, but I will sooner or later. You can count on that.
And when you do, what then?
I'm going to leave that up to you, Patrick. But you better see justice done. Because if you don't, I will. Even if I hang for it.